Welcome to the 1204. Tariq Nasheed, he has encouraged his FBA audience to delineate from non-FBA black people, referring to non-FBA black people as TETHERS. So if you are from Haiti, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, you are a tether. And if you are from any country in Africa, not only you are a tether, you are a musty, stinking tether. And if you are Nigerian, you are a musty, stinking, bushmeat eating tether. I have noticed whenever a crime is committed in the United States of America by a black person who according to Tariq is non-FBA. So this could be a black person with Nigerian roots or Jamaican roots or Haitian roots. Tariq and his fanatics, they will say he is not one of us. He is a tether. FBA do not commit those types of crimes. Like recently, there was a Haitian man, I believe, who murdered a woman. Who brutally murdered a woman. And Tariq Nasheed and his fanatical followers, who are FBA, they have publicly said, listen, that person is a damn tether. That person is not one of us. Dennis Sperling has also jumped on the bandwagon with this whole FBA malarkey. Dennis Sperling is another one who encourages black Americans to delineate from black people who are not Americans. Separate yourself from them. I was on Dennis Sperling's page over a week ago, and there was I believe it was an African man that committed a crime in America. And Dennis Sterling put up a post saying, see, family, this is why we need to delineate from these people. So if for example, a Nigerian person commits a crime, a heinous crime in America, if somebody said a black man killed a woman, a white woman, Tariq and his fanatical followers, they will point out and say, he is not black, he is a Nigerian. He is not black, he is a Haitian. He is not black, he is a Jamaican. They won't want to take, not that responsibility, because to be fair, the only person that should take responsibility is the person that fucking did it. So fair enough. They are separating themselves from somebody who has killed somebody. That makes sense. They are pointing out that person is not FBA. Look at the thumbnail. This person's name is Shemer Elkins. I don't want to jump to conclusions and say that this is a foundational black American, a so-called foundational black American. Because this person could be Jamaican, judging by the name. It could be somebody from Barbados, because we know that black people in America, Jamaicans, Bajans, Trinidadians, they've all got similar names. Basically, they've got a bunch of European slave names. So anyway, assuming this guy with the funny shaped head, assuming this man here, and by the way, this guy looks very, very West African. I must point out, because I've been to West Africa, and this guy looks like a West African. But assuming this guy, Shemer, first of all, let me tell you what Shemer did. Shemer killed 8 children in their beds, shot them all in cold blood. He tried to shoot his girlfriend and he tried to shoot his ex-wife. Sorry, he tried to kill them. I think they are alive just about. But then he makes his way to the house and he kills 8 children. 7 of those children he fathered. This is a wicked man. So I want to know what you FBA are going to do about this in terms of delineating. Because you guys want to delineate when it's somebody who is from a different background. A Nigerian background or a Jamaican background or a Haitian background. You want to delineate. So what do you guys do when it's somebody who you guys will class as a FBA person? Do you separate yourself from them? Because if this guy was a Nigerian, you guys will say that he's not one of us. So assuming this guy is a FBA, surely you guys are not going to accept him as one of yours. How about you people just delineate from wicked people, regardless of where they're from? And this is a big thing in America. I made a video earlier on this morning about murder-suicide. And it's just crazy that hours later, I go on YouTube and I see this story. Now, don't get it twisted. I don't think this is a black American problem or a white American problem. I think this is an American problem. There are a lot of men out there, and I said this in my video about, what's his name? Justin Fairfax, who also, I suspect, is also a FBA. And he killed his wife and then killed himself. Now, Shemer did not kill himself, but he did have a shootout with the police, which resulted in him being killed. And if you try to have a shootout with the police, that is just as good as blowing your brains out, blowing your own brains out. Because that could be classed as suicide by cop. One thing I am certain of is Shemer was not planning to live after doing what he did. What are you guys going to do about it? Are you going to claim this guy as one of your own? Or are you going to separate yourself from this type of evil and say, nope, he can fuck himself. He's not one of us. Because you guys call out evil all the time when the person is a so-called tether. You guys called out Africa Bambaataa even when he passed, saying that he's a child molester. But then, when it comes to Michael Jackson, you believe he's innocent. I remember that guy with the dreadlocks on the train who killed the Ukrainian immigrant. I didn't hear any Black American, any FBA person talk about he's evil. We need to separate ourselves from him. I didn't hear none of that. In fact, Tariq was talking about like it was some kind of fake video. So you guys only condemn the person. You guys only condemn evil when it's a tether, especially a stinking bushmeat eating Nigerian tether, right? With flies flying around the head and into the ear and out the other ear. But when is the FBA person who commits a crime? You guys are quiet. You're not saying anything. See, you people, your propaganda ain't gonna work over here. Because I've heard I have seen so many cases and I've heard you people with your propaganda. Because the way you guys make out is as if people who are FBA don't commit crimes. People who are FBA don't engage in degenerate behavior. I am very, very interested to see how you guys respond to this. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Is this person an FBA? And if he is a FBA, are you going to delineate from this evil? Peace.